Thank you for checking out our video log. Today we are going to spend the afternoon at the Met in New York City. The best way to get there is either by city bike or take the number 4, 5, or 6 train to East 86th Street subway station. Almost 5.5 million people visit the museum each year, making it the most visited museum in the country and the 5th most visited in the world. It is the 3rd largest museum in the world by floor space and the largest in the United States. Once you are inside, you are at the Great Hall. It is in the Beaux Arts style designed by Richard Morris Hunt and his son Richard Howland Hunt in the late 1890s. The ticketing counter is on your left. The admission price to the museum is $30 for adults, $22 for seniors, and $17 for students. Children 12 and under are free. If you are a New York State resident or a student in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, the admission price is suggested, meaning you pay what you can. The museum is divided into 17 curatorial departments. We are starting with the Egyptian art collection first. There are about 26,000 artifacts here, dating from 300,000 BCE to the 4th century CE. You will also see temple statues and nested coffins. You must not miss the Temple of Dendur. The temple was completed in 10 BCE by the Roman Emperor Augustus to honor the goddess Isis and the 2 sons of the Nubian ruler Pedisi and Peor. The 2,000-year-old temple was dismantled and presented to the people of the United States by the Egyptian government in 1965 in recognition of the American contribution to the campaign to save the monument of Nubia. We then cut through to the Charles Inglehart Court to get to the American wing, where you will find the Augustus St. Gaudens golden sculpture, Diana, standing right in front. This wing houses a collection of 17th to 19th century American arts. The Baltimore Room is a neoclassical style parlor that came from the townhouse of Henry Craig, a Baltimore merchant and ship owner. The Banquet Room is another neoclassical style parlor that once belonged to Bertha King Bankert, a collector from Petersburg, Virginia. The Haverhill Room is a formal parlor, also in neoclassical style, from a house that belonged to James Duncan Jr. The Verplank Room is the only remaining suite with 18th century furniture. It used to belong to Samuel Verplank from an influential family in New York City. The Alexandria Ballroom was originally located on the 2nd floor of a city hotel built in 1792 in Alexandria, Virginia. Next, we headed over to the European Paintings collection. There are almost 3,000 works of art from the 13th century to the early 20th century at the Met. They include the old master paintings like Van Dyck and Tiepolo, and a vast Impressionist painting collection second only to the museum in Paris. The collection includes artists like Cézanne, Courbet, Degas, Manet, Monet, and Van Gogh, just to name a few. There are also post-impressionist paintings collections from Gauguin and Seurat. The Met has more than 50,000 pieces of decorative art from the 15th century to the early 20th century. The sculpture collection is mostly of the Renaissance period. The collection also includes the 16th century patio from the Spanish castle of Velez Blanco. The Met has a collection of more than 17,000 pieces of Greek and Roman art. The highlight of the collection is the sarcophagus. The Met holds more than 35,000 pieces of Asian art, the most comprehensive in the United States. The collection spans a period of 4,000 years that includes works from Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism. It also includes art collection from Burma, Cambodia, China, India, Nepal, Thailand, and Tibet. The Met owns the largest Islamic artworks collection in the world. The collection is made up of both religious art as well as secular items like ceramic and textiles. The Met's collection of medieval art include those from the Byzantine period to the beginning of the Renaissance in the early 16th century, including the Bronze Age and the early Iron Age. The Met also has more than 11,000 pieces from the sub-Saharan Africa, the Pacific Islands, and the Americas. There are also other collections like the Arms and Armor collection and the Musical Instrument collection at the John Pierpont Morgan Wing. Or you can just shop for your souvenir collection. There are at least 4 dining options at the Met, plus a roof garden bar. But if you feel like venturing out, walk up Fifth Avenue past the Guggenheim Museum. There is Bluestone Lane Cafe at East 89th Street. This is an Australian cafe located inside a church building. The coffee is great, and so is the food, so check it out. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, or leave us a comment down below and let us know what did you enjoy most at the Met.